Hello and welcome to another episode of Moose's Gear Goo Review. I'm Moose, and today I'm super excited um, because I have an unboxing of my new camera that I ordered. I've been saving up for a little bit. I've been cutting costs and kind of cutting out on things to try to get this, and I probably got a little prematurely, but either way, I'm super excited, and I hope this will help me kind of streamline my production a little bit because I don't have a lot of time and this is not my only hobby. But that being said, hopefully it'll help me get through the things I need to get through a little bit more efficiently. And I'll talk about those things in a sec. But the other part is I haven't been as involved with the knife community here on YouTube as much as I'd like, as well as bushcraft, survival, outdoors, backpacking in general. Just because I have been doing a lot of research on this product that I got, just to make sure that is something that I really wanted and it'd be worthwhile. So that being said, I got this today. I ordered this like 3 weeks ago. I've been watching it on Amazon and B&H and other websites, and I was able to find it for the best deal I could at the time. And I'll talk about the pricing once I open it up. But yeah, and once this video is done, I'll go through and edit the links, and I'll include links to where I purchased this item, as well as where I got something else. So that being said, we might wait a second or two just to see if anyone else comes in here, making sure the live chat is working, because that is something I always need to be conscious of because it doesn't seem to always work. So I'll just type hi everyone. And then too, I'll have to move some of my stuff around just to make sure that it's in the shot. So I'll show you real quick what camera I was working with. And then I'll do a little like live on-air comparison based on stats and that I can remember off the top of my head. So basically, this right here is the camera I have been working with. It is a small, nice, compact camera. This is the microphone I've been using as well, which I really like because it is pretty compact and it comes with pretty much everything you need as far as like video, audio, and working with a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. Has the dead cat. So that's the microphone. It's a Rode, but not so much about the microphone. That's important because this thing does work really well. I do like the compact size. It's pretty nice. But basically, this is the camera that I am using currently. This is the Canon EOS M. It's a compact mirrorless camera, and it's really nice as far as like how small it is. I see a lot of other YouTubers, I know other people as well, that have these very large DSLR cameras like the T6i or the T6, the Rebel series. I mean, they're a lot heavier, bulkier, more robust cameras, so they probably will take a beating pretty well. But I've been really impressed with this, and I actually ended up ordering this camera right before a couple other YouTubers actually saw the value in it as far as filmmaking. So a lot of budget filmmakers actually like the specs that this thing can put out as far as doing a basic 24 frames a second pocket cinema camera. So yeah, and then it has an interesting mounting system as far as the straps go, and I'll mention that briefly too as we get into the unboxing. So the lens I use to make the videos as of recently is the Canon 15 to 45 millimeter lens, and this is kind of the most affordable wide angle lens I could get at the time. There is a wider one, but this one's a pretty versatile lens as far as like the range it can go, and it is also one of the more affordable ones. And because it telescopes out, it actually has a slightly smaller footprint, so once again keeping it more portable. Now, as a backpacker as well, I've learned that having something that you can bring with you and keep portable, actually it helps you use it more. So the more you're willing to bring it with you and take it with you, and it's a less of a burden, the more likely you are to use it. enough said. Simple backpacking principles. Um, and I have used it a lot, and I like it. And but it was time for an upgrade, and so in the Canon M series line of cameras, this was the very first one. Is the Canon M, and I ended up ordering the Canon M50. There's like 6 other cameras before that: M100, M3, M5, M6, or maybe there's like 4. I don't really know all of them, but those were most of them. And yeah, so now this is the newest one, and a lot of people have been praising it as like the best YouTube camera or the best vlogging camera. So we're going to get into it and just unload it and then hopefully do a comparison. So I will move the keyboard real quick just to get it off the table and out of the way, and hopefully I don't push any buttons while I am doing that. Oops. Set this here. So part of the other reason why I kind of stayed with the Canon series or the M series is because I already had lenses, and I'll put that there. I guess I'll show you the lenses real quick that I have. So I have the 15 to 45 or millimeter lens, and then when I originally got the camera, it came with a kit lens, and the kit lens at the time for the first couple M series lenses was the 18 to 55, which is a little bit longer telescoping lens. You can zoom in a little bit more. And yeah, so that's the lens I originally had, and it wasn't wide enough for the tabletop reviews that I do. So that's why the 45 was much easier. And it is a replaceable lens camera, but you can see how small that is. And then too, I have a more street photography-esque 22 millimeter lens, and that works really well. So you can see kind of the size variables that I have there. So we'll put this back on though, just to protect the sensor. And as you can see, that's how it mounts. So those are the lenses. And if you're not used to photography, and it's something I had to learn once I actually got a camera that changes lenses, is that lenses cost just as much as the camera, if not more at times, depending on what camera you have and what lens you want to get. That being said, since I already had 3 lenses, I was like, I need to stay within the ecosystem of the M mount, because I guess a lot of the other Canon lenses are known as EF lenses, and they don't mount to this without a special adapter. So since I already had 3 of them, I figured why not stay within the M series. And yeah, so let's take a look. And to cut it open today, I'm using the Outdoor Edge slide winder. I'm not sure if I used this on our last video, but it's really sweet. Utility knife, box cutter, spring closed knife. And I carry this all the time now. I'll put links in the description below once again, so if you want to come back and check it out. Otherwise, I do have a review on this if you want to just go into my videos. So we're opening this up. Now, I didn't just get the camera. There's a lot of different options when you're buying this camera. You can either buy the camera with the kit lens, so an included kit lens. You can buy just the camera body, or you can buy what is known as the video creator kit. And essentially, the video creator kit is the camera, the kit lens, and then an external microphone, which is the Rode Video Mic Go. This is the Micro, so it's a little bit bigger than this, but it is the same Rode brand. And then an SD card. So when I was doing my research, I was checking all the websites, and I guess I'll talk about the price now. And most of the more major websites like Amazon, Best Buy, B&H had the Canon M50 with the kit lens for $650. And I was like, oh man, there really isn't any price breaks. So then I kept shopping around, and I checked out the video kit on Amazon. The video kit's like $750 to $800. Best Buy, it's the same thing. But then I saw in B&H they have the video creator kit, the official Canon video creator kit, which comes in a big white box and has all the pieces in it. Was like $700 for the official one. But then I kept digging, and I found that they have a Canon M50 video kit that is put together by B&H. And so it's the exact same things, but a little bit different for $650. So the same price as the camera alone with the lens. You also get an SD card and a Rode video mic. Go. Which is this right here. So I'll try to tip this out a slight bit. So not only did I get the camera, I got the microphone and a memory card for $650, which is the regular price for just the camera and the lens alone. So I essentially am getting about $100 worth of extra product for that. The other thing too is that the Canon M50 official Canon video creator kit comes with an SD card, but it's a 32 gigabyte SD card, and B&H includes a 64 gigabyte SD card. So I'm getting 32 extra gigabytes by ordering this. So super excited. And as you can see, we're going to now crack into this. We'll check this out in a sec. And SD cards, an SD card, we've all seen those. So I'll set these down right here. And let's check it out. Now, I've never bought a brand new Canon camera. When I purchased this, I did get it used, and I was able to more or less pick up the body for like $180 with the kit lens. So I think it was like $180, or I had to order the kit lens extra for like $100. But basically, I got the camera and the kit lens for like under $300, and then this at the time was like $70. I think you can find them cheaper. Once again, I'll leave links down below. So just bring this in a little closer. Maybe do a little tip down. So you don't have to see my ugly mug, but it looks like we have paperwork, warranty information, a giant Canon EOS M50 manual in multiple languages. Register your camera now, Canada or the US. On top here we have the neck strap. And then right here we have the camera body, it seems. We have the standard Canon charger. And then we have the lens. And I'll take these all out. And then we have the battery. And that's all that is in the box. Okay, so I'm going to put the manual away and the paperwork. You don't really want to see that. And here is the charger. Chargers are pretty simple for this. It says charge full. So you slip the battery in there, and then the prongs to plug it in actually fold out. So there's that. We have the battery, which I guess on this camera it doesn't have the greatest battery life, but these batteries, I believe, are the exact same as the Canon M series. Looks size-wise, it looks the same. 7.2 volts, LPE12, 870 milliamp hours. So this is a third-party brand, but it looks like it'll work the same. So there's the battery. And then we have our kit lens. Now in this kit, it does come with the Canon M50 to 45 lens. So the same as the one that I already have here. There we go. Which is pretty nice. Oh yeah, but it's nice to just see it brand new. The lenses I also ordered were actually used, so I got decent prices on those. So we'll just check. There we go. See that? And then, last but not least, we have the body. And you can tell right now, this is slightly larger than my EOS M lens or camera. But weight-wise, they're really not that different. This has a little bit more plasticky outsides, which probably saves weight. And it almost feels like they're about the same weight. So that's actually pretty good, in my opinion. I didn't really want a much heavier camera. And so actually to compare, we'll actually put the lens on and see what they both look like. That'll be a good comparison because they have the same size lens. So line up the dots, and there you go. So as you can see, there's the cameras side by side. This one has a bigger grip. Thickness wise, the M is thinner, but this Canon does a couple of different things. So yeah, pretty sweet. All right, so now the big reasons why this camera is such a better or bigger beast than this, a few of the reasons why I upgraded was, one for sure is the flip out screen. It has a flip out articulating touchscreen. This way, if I'm in front of the camera or trying to demonstrate a technique or skill, I can actually frame myself up while being in front of the camera, and that should cut down on me having to step behind the camera. Two, I can also like look down and get better angles, or look up and get better angles. So the articulating touchscreen is super huge, super cool. The other thing is it has all kind of your standard ports, external mic, and whatnot. And the other big reason is that this camera has Canon's dual pixel autofocus. And the dual pixel autofocus, in my mind, will help me make sure that pretty much anytime I'm in front of the camera and I'm displaying a product, the product should always be in focus. And I know if you watch some of my videos, there's times where the product goes in and out of focus, and that can be really annoying and distracting. So hopefully that'll help that as well. And then the other thing, for taking thumbnails outside, it has an actual viewfinder, which this camera does not. And yeah, so those are kind of the main things. This can also shoot 4K, which I probably won't ever mess with because 4K takes up a lot of space. But on that, this will also hopefully motivate me to take just more photography stuff as well. I might end up doing a review on it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share with you how I'm kind of improving and kind of what new toys or gear I'm doing. So once again, this is Moose's Gear Goo review, and this totally counts. And then the memory card. So I'll leave links to the B&H page if you're interested in at least checking it out and taking a look. This is the Canon M50. Thank you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, I don't think anyone joined me for this, so I don't know what the quality was like. But hopefully, if you listen to this, at least you found it somewhat interesting. Thank you so much, and look forward to some new reviews. Check out the Outdoor Edge Slidewinder and my Slidewinder review as well. And I'll see you outside. Take care, everyone. Bye.